My name is Preeti Joseph and I am a senior lecturer and an ACCA member working with a platinum provider named Phoenix Financial Training. We are based in Dubai, UAE. This is a video which will give you an understanding about what is ACCA as well as how you need to choose your papers within the ACCA qualification. ACCA's full form stands for the Association of Chartered Certified Accountant. This is a qualification which is focusing mainly on accounting and finance. The ACCA structure is as follows. There is actually broken down into two main sections. The first one is called as Applied and the second one is Professionals. Under Applied, you have two sections under that. The first one is called as the Applied Knowledge, which is broken down into three papers. The first one is Business and Technology, then you have Management Accounting, followed by Financial Accounting. Then we move on to the Applied Skills. In that you have the following papers. The first one is Law, then followed by that you have Performance Management, then you have Tax, you have Financial Reporting, Audit and Assurance, and Financial Management. Now we are moving on to the professional level. Under the professional level, you have two sections as well. The first one is called as the Professional or Strategic Professional Essentials. In that we have two papers. You have the Strategic Business Leader and then you have the Strategic Business Reporting, which are mandatory papers that you need to do. So now we have the Strategic Professional Options. In that you have four papers. The first one is Advanced Performance Management, Advanced Financial Management, Advanced Tax, and then finally you have the Advanced Audit and Assurance. From these four papers, you need to choose any two of the options. Before I go on talking about the exemptions, don't forget to subscribe us below and like our video so that you can see more information all about ACCA and any other qualifications. So let's talk about the exemptions here. So there are two options. There are some people who may have chosen to do it choose to do ACCA after a graduation or a degree, or there must be someone who's coming straight from school. So if anyone who's done a degree or any previous qualifications, you can get an exemption starting from a minimum of 3 to 4 papers all the way to 9 papers. So if you want to know further about the exemptions, click on the link below, which will give you more details about it. So anyone who's coming from the school line, that means you're going to start the ACCA from scratch, we will always advise you to start from Business and Technology, followed by Management Accounting, followed by Financial Accounting, because that gives you the base of all to do with accounting and finance. So please make sure you do the 3 papers before you move on to your applied skills. Now, if you have finished your applied knowledge and when you're moving on to your applied skills, what is the order that you need to do your papers in? So keep in mind, law is an on-demand exam. So you can actually club that paper with any paper. You don't need to choose to do it right in the beginning. You can choose it to do with any paper that you choose. Maybe like, for example, you can choose to do law along with maybe tax. You can choose to do law along with maybe FM. So that's a complete choice of yours. But I would not ask or recommend you to do law as one only paper in a particular sitting. As I said, it's an on-demand exam and it's an easy exam to pass. So when you're thinking about the order, starting from performance management all the way to financial management, the sequence what I would personally recommend, being a senior lecturer, would be is start with a paper which is easy. Yeah, so something like a number-based paper, maybe something like tax. Yeah, so start with tax and then you can move on to a tougher paper. You can either choose to do performance management or you can choose to do financial management, either one of them. And then followed by that, you can then do a FR and then audit and assurance. I understand that ACCA does recommend saying that you can do it in any order, but this is my personal recommendation in terms of how you need to choose your papers. Please make sure when you're doing your applied skills, you need to ensure that whatever combination that you choose to do, you need to do FR along with AA in the same sitting, or you can do FR first followed by the audit and assurance paper. Please keep in mind, since there are 4 sittings with the ACCA, it is always recommended to do tax, not in a March sitting. It is always recommended to do it after the March sitting, because the tax rules and the rates changes after the March sitting. So we will not recommend you to do tax if you're choosing to start your ACCA from the March sitting. So if you're choosing to do it from the June sitting, then it's fine. You can choose tax for the June, and then you have a whole year after that. Okay, moving on now to the professional levels. Please keep in mind, you need to finish off your fundamentals before you move on to your professional level papers. So keep in mind, before you do your professional options or the strategic options, please make sure you do the essentials first, because that gives you the base for you to be able to pass your option papers. So it's always advisable in your professional level to do your strategic business leader first, followed by strategic business reporting. The reason being is that it depends on the option paper that you're going to choose, because personally it is up to you as to what paper do you want to choose, whether you want to choose advanced performance management or whether you want to choose advanced audit and assurance. But the only key thing that you need to remember is, if you're choosing to do advanced audit and assurance, you need to remember that you should have passed your strategic business reporting, which is SBR, or you're doing these 2 papers together. If you're choosing to do APM, that is Advanced Performance Management, or Advanced Financial Management, it doesn't matter what order you do it. But it's always good to start with SBL, because that gives you a base in terms of how to write your answers, which will help you moving forward. Because keep in mind, there is no written base in your applied skills. Everything, or most of the questions and the question papers, are all multiple choice. 60% of most of the papers are MCQs. So you would actually start writing full-fledged answers is only when you move into your professional levels. So it's always advisable to start with a nice paper, which is SBL, which gives you a base, helping you to understand how you need to write the papers, how do you write the answers, and then you can move on to papers like SBR, moving on to AAA or AFM, or you can choose to do AFM and APM together. That is a complete personal choice, depending on where you want to pursue your career in. So, for those of you who are interested in the Oxford Brookes degree, this is a qualification that has been provided in conjunction with the ACCA along with the Oxford Brookes University, where they actually allow you to acquire a degree qualification after your fundamentals. So if you want to know more details about the OBU, which is the Oxford Brookes degree, kindly click on the link below, which will give you more information. So if you're interested to come and attend any of the classes for the ACCA, please get in touch with us. Our details is there right below this video, as well as we can give you more guidance in terms of helping you out to pass this paper. So if you want to have a small demo as to how our classes would be, there's a small demo link given below this video. Please click on it and get in touch with us. So guys, if you have enjoyed this particular video, please make sure you hit the like button as well as subscribe to our videos. If you want to receive these videos on your emails, on your YouTube accounts, do make sure you click on the notification option, so that whenever we put in any information about the ACCA or any other qualification, you will not miss out any of these videos. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and have a lovely day. Take care.